Hello everybody, Bets Golden here. Today I'm going to work on a project. I am part of a blog hop in which some designers have come together and we are working with a company to showcase some of their awesome product and use it in creative ways and inspire others. So I'm going to be doing it on my canvas, but I'm going to be incorporating a chalked image, and I have a great idea. I want to use this little bicycle that has been just released from Couture for the month of May. It is a $14.99 transfer, and I've used it a couple times. As you can tell, this is stained from the ink that I used. I've made a canvas bag out of it. I've made a blackboard out of it. Now I'm going to make this. So what you want to do is you want to make sure that the back is fuzzed before you lay it down, and how you do that is you just place it on your clothing and that'll fuzz it. Make sure that your back is already marked because we want to elongate the life of our transfer, so we want to be able to reuse it. I'm just going to be placing this onto the canvas. For this particular project, you want to make sure that the star is on the left side looking up at you for the bicycle. Since this is a canvas, I want to just make sure that I get a nice covering on this. I am going to use chalk on this. I'm not going to use ink this time. I think the chalk is going to be really cool. I can do a, see, look at that. I can do a sealer on it afterwards if I need to, and I probably will do that. You can just buy a sealer at the hardware store. Got a little bit too rough with it. It's okay. All right. So the colors that I'm going to use for my bicycle today are the black. If I was working on a black, I would do white instead of black. Peachy. Teal, and school bus. So the first thing I need to do is lay out my black, and I'm going to use a craft stick with this, making sure that I keep this piece, because since it is chalk, it does have a tendency to dry. So we want it to do is we want it to dry relatively quick, but we want to also be able to elongate our product. So when I am done, I'm going to give 1 squirt of water, and I'm going to reseal it with the original seal that it came in. That's so important because it will help keep my chalk nice and fresh and moist, and I can use it forever, and I don't have to worry about it drying out. With the ink, you can work at a slower speed, but with the chalk, we want to get it laid out relatively quick. And the cool thing is we can take and keep all of this extra black so it doesn't go to waste. We want to get as much bang for our buck as we can. I love the squeegees. It really helps make sure that it pushes the chalk through the transfers. And if you've watched me before, you know what I'm going to say. The transfer is a textile, so there is netting on here that we want to be mindful of when we lift it. All right, so I'm going to take this and just set it off to the side. I'm going to wipe it up on a wipe, so I'm ready to use on the next transfer. And then I'm going to go ahead and lift it from the corners. I'm not going to pull it from one corner. I'm going to lift it like so. Making sure not to stretch it. I do have a piece of wet paper towel over to the side that I'm going to be placing my transfer on because I don't want it to dry. I want to keep it nice and moist. until I can clean it. So I'm going to take my surface cleaner and just spray down the top just to keep it nice and moist. And then add a little bit more water to it. And then I'm going to fold that over and lay it out like so. My paper is all wet, which is what I want. Okay. And then I'm going to grab a wipe for my fingers. Now, since I'm done using the black, I do want to go ahead and do 1 squirt of water in it. Seal it up like so. And call it good until next time. Alright, I do have a little bit of bleed through. I'm totally okay with that. I think it looks kind of cool because it's on a canvas. So what I'm going to do at this point is I'm going to go ahead with my heat gun and I'm going to dry it so that we can add the top layer on. Now, if you notice down here, there is some, looks like it bled a little bit. I'm okay with that because of the type of project this is. But if you're noticing that you are bleeding through, you can use a little bit of water and a paintbrush to clean it up, or Q-tip. And that just probably means that you don't want to add water to your paste the next couple times because it's getting a little bit runny, that's total, you know, it's fine. It happens. I'd rather have it runny and have to deal with it than have it get too dry and not be able to use it anymore. So just keep that in mind if you're noticing that it's bleeding like that through your transfer. I can talk. See, you can remove it with the paintbrush and it will come on up for you. Alright, so now I'm going to go ahead and do my basket as well as my flowers. So I'm going to do these 3 flowers, or the basket and those 2 flower types. There's also some really nice leaves that are included, but I'm not going to do those on this one. I'm just going to keep it with the flowers. I'm going to add actually some 3-dimensional aspects to this. So I'm going to stop right there because I have some little teeny tiny flowers that I want to put in that as well. And I'm going to finish up this, the bicycle as well as the trim on it on my blog. But I still need to get my title down. God, I so love it. It's so cute. All right, guys. If you are interested in Couture, please see my link below. I have a website, and it has all of this good stuff on it, as well as some other pretty pictures of how to use the different types of transfers on different types of surfaces. Also, if you have not checked out my May 17th blog post, which is in conjunction, it's a blog hop, please go over to my blog and see this finished project. I'm going to have it over there for you. And if you made your way over here from my blog, thank you so much. And if you haven't done so, please make sure that you subscribe to both my blog and my YouTube channel. Feel free to share this And again, just make sure you head on over to scrappycafe.blogspot.com so you can see the finished product, because I'm going to be finishing it up over there. I just had to get my base ready here. All right, guys, until next time, happy crafting!